But alright, now that we've done that, I think I've earned... I need to see this.
Are you injured?
No.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
Well, yeah, there's certainly some tension here.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty.
Yep.
I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedu. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased.
Oh, man, that's hitting.
Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
How could you all, how could you feel? Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not that type of person, so no one would ever say that, but just, if somebody says there were countless people like you, basically terrible, but no, at the same time. Well, no, I do not know the tragedy of Dusker. I just know that Edelgard seemed to call out, Thales and company for being responsible for it. So from the context clues, I get the tragedy I get the idea that the people of Dusker attacked some location where Dimitri and his father were, which now think about it, they basically killed the king. And I imagine, Dimitri loves his father, so I imagine he was a good king. I don't know, basically. I don't know the specifics on the tragedy of Dusker. And then there's the tragedy of Inbar. What happened there? Edelgard had to be involved in that. What did happen there? Edelgard was too young to do anything then, right? I don't know. Either way, I don't think I can judge Ingrid. Her fiance died, so...
I see.
And she realizes, just, to be compared to somebody like that, I can't imagine how it must feel.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
Wow.
I see. Then I will accept your help on the battlefield.
Understood.
That is... wow. To basically just say, I don't really like you. It's well, I understand that. You're right. Or you're right to like me. Well, at least he feels that way. Or to not like him. But at the same time, we gotta work together. You can't really dismiss either of their feelings. Though I do think I don't think the dude was, himself was involved, so... Obviously, if he was, Dimitri would be no, off with your head. So... yeah, if Dimitri of all people trusts him, and he was there, then I think Ingrid should be able to put it aside. I wonder how that went. I really, I need to get their support. And also my own, but let's move on.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it?
Completely different tone.
Ash?
Huh, Ingrid, you gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Not too long. Apologies for startling you.
This is messed up, man. It hits home a little bit, considering certain things, but...
Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Sword of Kaifon! Sword of Kaifon! I need to know about this sword. Does it exist?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh, yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifan, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Luke to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
So he was Luke's friend. See, I just gotta say, the Golden Deer, I feel like they were done dirty to an extent. It's like, we're even learning about the first king here. And this is just the opening supports. But with... I don't want to say it's like they did the Golden Deer last just to have a third route. But considering, I think of... If I just have to throw it out there, I'm not sure how Dimitri is going to act with us, with us by his side. He might be calmer, but the fact that the scene is pre-rendered when he gets to, is it Gronderfield? When he sees Edelgard and Claude again, post time skip, and he says, kill every last one of them. And I don't know how Claude acts either, but from what I'm thinking, I would feel like I've been saying, Claude would be the most neutral, and Dimitri, he's right to feel angry, but his anger clouds his judgment sometimes, and then... No, I can't say that. I cannot say that, but... Yeah, I can't say that. I can't speak on the other two routes until I get at least a post-time skip and see how Dimitri is himself. I can predict how Edelgard might be, I think, but... Well, to an extent. Either way, I'm just saying... Claude's was very neutral also in story itself. There wasn't too much conflict. I think the most conflict Claude has was from Lawrence, and a lot of the times it just... I mean, it didn't seem as heavy as like Ingrid and Dedu. It's like, I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but I know people are thinking it. Anyways, it's terrible on me. I'm not keeping the flow, but the Blue Lion's got some things, man.
Exactly. I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed, he was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the War of the Eagle and Lion?
Huh.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Again, Battle of the Eagle and Lion. It's like Claude's like, hey, yo, we just here. I understand from the context of the story, but I do wish he had a little bit more something.
In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Certain awakening scene.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like. I never grow weary of that tale, the pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they instill good lessons. Well, I mean, I don't know about that story, how he did, but, you know, maybe it's just a tale of bravery or loyalty.
I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
I can't help but still think just how different she is with Ash and Dedu. It's like, it's almost too real, man.
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste. That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Man, Blue Lions, you all... Wait a minute. Are you telling me the only two people I haven't gotten supports with are Mercedes and Annette? Two of the two people I recruited first and actually used it. That's irony. And how? They're the healers. They've been... I guess because I've been splitting them up and not allowing them to stay stationary with others. Either way.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Felix, come to the lectures, man.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Yes.
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route.
Felix, that would take too much work, man, and too much time.
And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Ha.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
Well, the conversation got quite lively.
Really?
We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
By cutting down a forest to make a more straightforward path? Again, that seems like it would take a long time, even with modern equipment.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies.
So that's kind of going to his point that he shouldn't be there, though.
Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
So he can help others.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
Well,
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
and I'm not, don't think I forgot, was gonna be brother-in-law, essentially. They can't be together. That's too messed up, I feel. Well, maybe not, I don't know. After all, I don't have a brother myself, so... Okay. I feel like I should still do... What we got for a battle? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this battle. Because I have a feeling I split up the supports. And I might get some more later, so I'll do this one on camera. I'll meet you guys back. Oh, I also noticed Happy doesn't have a battalion. But look at this.
Yep.
Just... Hang on. No. There we go. Like how similar. I mean, they're wearing the same outfit, but same outfit but different colors. That's interesting. Anyways.
You have my support. Let's try our plan.
Here's Felix using the gambit. And it didn't work. No surprise there. Ingrid's battalion level went up. Good. Dimitri levels up to level 5. Not
I
mine.
must keep aiming higher.
Okay. I was gonna say not what I was gonna try to do at first, but I tell ya, I'm having some trouble with just this map. I had to rely on Sylvain to get lucky to get his gambit here. Happy's having to take these two guys. The pass skill is really messing me up, dude. And the thing is, if they don't attack Happy, if they try to go for Sylvain, which they could very well do, because I missed my gambit, we could be in for some tough times. I'm realizing I want many of my spear bearers to have javelins. Definitely something I like them to have. Sylvain's battalion leveled up? Maybe. I'll have to see after this turn is over. Can't believe I gotta use Happy like this. but she helps. Wow, I forgot about like
Weak.
all right, I'm officially afraid of maddening mode. I have my battalions and everything. It's just a grinding mission. And no, I gotta bring my A game if we're gonna survive. Which, speaking of,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to use Happy seriously.
Here we go.
Hand grid reached level 5.
I'm not at my best today.
You know, I'm now starting to consider what happens if Happy falls. Like, is that such a big deal? I hate considering that, but... Ooh. Oh, that could work.
I'm up for it.
Gotcha.
Okay, thank goodness. We made it. That was rough. No, I'm sorry, Raph, not yet. Ooh. Talk about... Did Happy... Nope. Oh yeah, we sure got some supports, alright. I got 2 of the ones I've had all... Wait, really? What's with that? Dimitri's is blocked. Interesting. Okay, so I can't get close to him right now. I do feel like there's kind of a... He's still got his guard up. But the 2 I've seen already. Alright, well, might as well. Can I do it now? Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll have to do these later, I think, because it's raining and I don't want, like, I feel like we're about to get some more good supports. I mean, haven't really had a boring round of Blue Lion supports, and there's a lot of them. So, okay, I'm back after, I think, what, like 2 weeks or something? I plan to record later that day or early in the morning the next day, and things got complicated. First off, though, almost forgot. Wait, is Dimitri the first one I want to do? Who did we do? Oh yeah. Start with Dimitri. Let's see. So that's him and his sword. Well, as Muradun. Pretty much he's gonna be a soldier. But honestly, I like him better in this class. But fighter, huh? And then a monk, huh? I don't know, a soldier. I just feel like it doesn't fit the king, you know. But all right. Without a doubt, this class, like, he out of everybody in the game should definitely have it.
Good results.
Now that I think about it, when I reclass Edelgard, she's gonna have the fighter, right? And I'll use Mercedes as an example because I've already seen hers in Golden Deer. Huh. That's going to be interesting. And I'm pretty sure I can't do Ingrid, right? Or can I? Well, let's see. That's a nice look. Again, I feel like she'd be a soldier as well. Okay, soldier fits her better. Definitely. Fighter. Actually, she kind of looks good. That gets the contrast with the blue. Yeah, probably. Not a monk. But yeah, another soldier. Can I? Oh! I thought I couldn't reclass more than 3 people at one time.
I must continue to work hard.
Okay. Well, shoot. I think maybe it's... Not sure. Wish I had leveled up more people now. But alright. Certifications are done. Now for the supports. I realized something off camera and I wish I hadn't. There's one more support we got than the ones you see right here. Happy got one. Not with me. With Ash. So that's gonna be interesting. But I think first off, if this is still the same episode or not, I am not sure, but let's go to Ingrid and Annette.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Which I feel ashamed that Annette, I hadn't gotten many of hers yet, even though she has rallies, but...
Sure, I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
How did we get here?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolity.
Yeah?
As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
This sounds like a similar conversation, similar to the conversation between Hilda and Leonie.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far.
Yeah!
I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job.
Heck, people might even say you're not a real knight because you're focusing too much on that.
I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup.
Actually,
The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
I'm also getting Hilda and Lysithea.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it.
Wow.
because I already have that one.
So that's the real reason.
It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What? Oh. Well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste.
Guilt trip!
I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
She's actually guilt tripping.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste.
Have I misjudged Annette this entire time?
Okay. All right. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit! Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away. Ugh. She played me like a fiddle.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. I need more Annette's. Do we have, is that Annette's only support? No. Okay, good. Who else? Darn it. I've already seen that one. Alright. Ooh. Who? I guess, sure. We'll start with Felix. Or we'll go to Felix.
I must have left it in the library. Oh, is that Felix? Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books.
Probably about tactics, if I had to guess.
I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just curious who it belonged to.
Oh.
Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical knight's tale, but it's still really good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry?
Oh, is that the same book you were talking about with Ingrid?
No, I despise them.
Okay.
Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do.
What do you find so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
Ridiculous.
Didn't think he'd take to it.
Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense.
I am reminding myself constantly during this entire time that Felix has been through some stuff as well. Like he lost his brother. Dimitri's not the only one.
Fools who get themselves killed for nothing. Only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this.
And I think that's exactly where he's coming from. That there's no honor in dying, and leaving those you love behind and things like that.
Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
That's an interesting thought, Felix.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care. Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know something, Felix?
Uh-oh.
You are exactly like the knight in this story.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends.
And I've never seen Felix with a look on his face like that, but to be frank, I haven't really seen much of Felix, so...
In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him. I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, all right? Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done.
Why is this happening?
It occurred to me. Doesn't this mean Ash will have... How does Ash and Annette not have one? They're like, I think, the two who would get along the most. Well, out of Ash's supports. That seems like it would be a very... Well, maybe Mercedes, but... And yeah, they have 4, so that even further speaks to that. It seems like Ash is now, the one who's the life of the team. How did I mess up with... Well, anyways. Not that I think that's a bad thing, but I was saying that to say, I wonder if these are because of what's happening with Lenato, because I'm getting to know Ash a lot. So this next map is gonna hurt. But alright.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Is that how it works?
Huh? This is delicious.
Huh?
You're an amazing cook, Ash.
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
I'd like to see that, actually. I know we never will, but, just a nice image.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning.
Interesting. That's a nice, dynamic, I guess?
Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food. It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it.
That's true, because spices are so key.
I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
Well, yeah, build your palate up, and it might be because you try terrible spicy food. Like, some people just like too much spice, and then they kill it.
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No. None of that matters. Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen Mercedes so gung-ho about something.
Oh, this won't end well.
You think?
If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Well, true. Some guidance would help.
Hey, Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you. That one goes best with meat, but for stir-fry,
there you
what
go.
you really want is this.
Oh, this is a nice, dynamic, yeah. Okay. Well, on that note, somehow, again, happy, but not in that. Alright, well, to be frank, I was prioritizing happy, so let's do it.
Thanks so much for the help. We should be able to manage on our own from here.
I'm glad to be of use. If there's anything else you need, come find me anytime.
Well, well. You seem to be pretty chummy with the knights.
Interesting seeing you here.
Chummy? I suppose. Really, I was just helping out with some equipment repairs.
For an assignment or something?
No, it just looked like they could use a hand, so I lent one.
To me, it looked like they were using you for some unpaid labor.
Well,
Unpaid labor? I helped them because I wanted to, Happy. I wasn't expecting to be paid. It's like when you help us with our assignments. We don't pay you for that, do we?
wow, this is an excellent support to have.
Like I have a choice. Can I give you some advice, Freckles?
That is true, I kinda did force her into this.
Don't support the knights, the church, any of them. All you'll get in return is a knife in the back.
This is an excellent conversation to have before we see Lenato.
Isn't that a little dramatic? You really don't need to worry about that with most people.
You're naive. Those two-faced buffoons exasperate me so much I can hardly help but...
Oh, hey! That reminds me of a great story. You have to hear this one. It's called, oh, The Luna Knight's Tale. Yeah, I think you'll love this.
Luna? As in the skill Luna?
On second thought, maybe a story about a knight isn't what you want to hear right now.
Yeah?
You know, the knights in stories aren't like the ones in real life.
Some of them aren't, but I think that's what he's trying to change.
Unless the Luna Knight is a liar who does terrible things.
No, of course not. The Luna Knight is the hero of the story. She's from an offshoot of House Blathet.
Really?
Marries into House
She-
Regan after the Crescent Moon War.
The heck, is that canon? Because I don't remember anybody named Luna that Claude mentioned.
In peacetime, she sets aside her weapons and devotes herself to giving wise counsel to her husband.
Huh? First off, I shouldn't have said canon because, like, I meant it happened in their world. Like, isn't actually something that happened. Second, that kind of sounds like his mother.
In this role, she ensures that the dishonest and unfaithful are dealt with accordingly.
Huh. She sounds like a real hero.
Very much so, yes. The tale is full of fascinating details about her.
Ah,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but if you're not too busy, we could really use your help right now.
I can see what Happy's talking about, though.
Of course. Be right there. I'll tell you the rest of the tale later, okay, Happy?
Sure, I guess. But seriously, watch yourself, okay? I don't want you to learn I'm right the hard way. See ya, Freckles. I can hardly wait to hear that riveting story of yours.
Using?
Huh.
I never thought about it that way.
Happy's first convo, and very impressive. Shoot. And I like how she said she didn't really have a choice to be here. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, that is true. Interesting that Linhart's her third. I'm very curious to hear what she... Who's Edelgard's, Well, I can't see. Yeah, I don't think I can... I think it's Constance and Edelgard. How am I gonna get Baltus to talk to Hilda? See, that's another thing. It was one thing when it was just Sylvain that I need to do for Hilda. But it's him and... Well, no. Because Ferdinand as well and Casper. Like, I haven't done... Because this is the last time I'll be able to get support with Hilda. Well, not a concern right now. Though like I said in the comments of last episode, I think I'm gonna want either Happy or Lysithea sooner rather than later. Probably Lysithea. I can handle more students than I realized. I can teach 4 at a time. And I've already had to skip out on teaching 2 of them because, well, anyways. I really want my adjutant first. That's what I was hoping for. So at least if I couldn't bring everybody, they could stay on the sidelines. But we need a 10th member because these maths are difficult. All right, I guess we'll go to Mercedes next then.
My goodness, sword training again today? Don't overdo it, all right?
I certainly won't, but thanks for your concern, Mercedes. It's more of a hobby than anything, so don't worry too much.
A hobby? How wonderful! I would probably get tired of it, but that's just me.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm used to.
Didn't you say you hope to take the sword test soon?
Really? What's up with that look?
You're right. I completely forgot that's coming up. What should I do?
She forgot.
To be honest, I've been a bit worried as I haven't seen you at the training ground much.
Why didn't you say something sooner if you were so worried about me?
Wow, she actually getting upset.
It didn't occur to me that you could have forgotten. But you're right. I should have mentioned it. As an apology, why don't you let me help you with your swordsmanship?
You would do that for me? I'd really appreciate your help.
Okay, but keep in mind that since we're short on time, we may have to overdo it a little.
Cramming, basically. Although, is that really as smart with the well, I trust Dimitri knows how to train.
I don't like to overdo it, but if we must, I'll try my best.
It's settled. Let's begin. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword.
Oh.
We have our work cut out for us.
Oh, jeez.
I usually just hold a sword without thinking about my grip, you know? Let's see what happens now that you've shown me the proper way to handle it. I was nervous at first, but just look at me now. Yeah!
What? Dimitri, she caught you slipping?
Well, I didn't realize offering to help you would mean risking my life.
Aren't you using wooden ones?
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it must have flew out of her hand.
I just meant to swing the sword.
Yep.
I didn't think it would go flying like that. I'm impressed with how quickly you can dodge.
I wonder what the percentage rate of him dodging that would be.
Yes. I know you didn't intend to murder me. Though that scare likely took years off my life.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole sword fighting thing.
Nonsense. It's far too early to give up. The first time I picked up a sword, I was much like you. It's true that different people are better suited to different things. But if you keep at it and refuse to give up, you're certain to improve.
I agree with that, Dimitri.
Do you really think so? Thank you, Dimitri. It's very kind of you to... Oh! There's a rip in your cuff, Dimitri. How do you think...
It seems I didn't dodge your sword fast enough. Don't worry, I can easily repair it.
Nah, you know what's about to happen.
I'm the one who tore it, so I'll be the one who mends it. How does that sound?
No, please, don't worry yourself over it.
That's true.
Just focus on your exam.
That's how you get distracted. Focus on your exam. You can find all kinds of stuff to do. Alright. And yeah. Seems I'll have to wait on those. But again, I've seen them both, so not too big of a deal. And I guess that's the last one. Oh man. But this is one I really wanted to see. Especially after...
Your Highness, the hour is late. May I ask where it is you're going?
I'm off to the library for a bit of research before I train. After that, a bath and bed.
Very well. I shall accompany you.
No. There's no need for that. I am a grown man, after all.
You sustained an injury during yesterday's training. My presence may be of use to you.
It was a mere bruise that will heal in no time. No need to fret over me, Dedu.
Where did this come from, Dedu?
Are you dissatisfied with me, Your Highness? Please do not hesitate to correct me.
It almost seems like he's worried about... Well, no, I get that he really cares for Dimitri, but...
And there it is again.
Yes? What is it?
Well, you often choose to address me as Your Highness. When we first met, you used to call me by my name.
Really?
That was because I was unfamiliar with Fodlan's speech. Thinking back, such rude manners were inexcusable.
To be honest, I much preferred it.
Yeah, Dimitri's the kind of chill guy who's like, yo, if you're my friend, you know, just call me by my name.
I feel more comfortable being addressed by my name, rather than with the honorifics that go along with being a prince.
But
I did not teach you to read and write so that you know how to address me properly. And I brought you to the academy as my friend, not a vassal.
As a friend, I want to know their backstory.
But Your Highness, a vassal is precisely what I am.
So much has happened since we met, yet we cannot seem to bridge this gap. So be it. I give you leave to return to your quarters. Take an early night and reflect on what I've said. Please.
I couldn't possibly. I said I would accompany you, did I not?
Well, that's his orders to do.
True. But I would much prefer that we take steps to ease this mindset of yours.
Well, that didn't give me much, but alright, I'll take it. Okay. Well, that said, I could do the mission. Only thing with that... Well, why not? I guess we're doing this. After we've had these supports with Dash, let's see what happens. And now it's time for the question of the day and cop-out time. Which support did you like the most? But no, really, there were some really interesting ones that we had this episode, to the point where I was wondering what I wanted to use for the thumbnail, especially considering this was really Happy's first support. There were the others and they fit with the theme so well, and I don't know, and there are a lot of conversations that could happen with many of these supports, so I don't want to direct the question of the day at one specific one. So, you know, let me know which one interested you the most and why. So with that said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and you all, if you've seen the Golden Deer route or any other routes, you know what's up next. You know who we just spent a lot of time with. I will see you all next time.